Hello everyone and welcome back to another speed build. I hope you're having an awesome day today. I hope you're drinking lots of water, eating lots of snacks, and doing whatever makes you happy. So I was playing The Sims into midnight last night, as one does, and I got this random burst of inspiration to pop over to Evergreen Harbour and build this apartment. And it is only eco lifestyle and base game, so that was kind of a fun challenge to limit myself. Honestly, now that I have all the packs in The Sims 4, I do find it a little bit overwhelming when I'm scrolling through the catalog. Sometimes I feel like I'm scrolling more than I'm actually building. So it was actually kind of fun just to turn on base game and eco lifestyle for this build. I really wanted it to be overgrown, full of lots of life and plants. I picture maybe like a single girl living here with her cat, maybe, even though we don't have cats and dogs, but maybe a young couple living here. And like with all my apartments, I really don't like to move any of the walls, so I didn't touch any of the walls for this apartment. I did put a chess table behind the couch there, and they have the TV and a speaker as well in the living room. And I also just set up a little dining space for them here. And I actually didn't touch the dining space that was already here as well, just because it came with the fabricated chairs and tables. And I know we can get those in bb.hidden objects, but I thought maybe it would be cool if she moved in and like those pieces of furniture were already there or something. I don't know. And I did just swap out the cabinets in the kitchen. I really didn't change anything though. I put the sink back, I added a few cupboards, and I do put a pantry cupboard in the corner as well, just so our sim has a little bit more storage, even though it doesn't really matter when you're playing the game. And I was thinking of maybe adding another counter in this corner, like maybe the raw industrial counter, I think it's called. Just because I kind of think it looks like a microwave cart, and I thought it would be fun to put a microwave on that table. So I just decided to fill it up with plants instead, just because this obviously can't get enough plants in this apartment. And I see so many pictures of apartments like this on Facebook and Pinterest and Tumblr back in the day. Just plants everywhere, like it's covering the TV, it's covering like the sink and the fridge. Like you can't use anything because there's so many plants in the apartment. That's kind of the vibe that I was going for here. And I was trying to make my own little custom built-in shelf up here. And I was really sad I didn't have my stack of dishes from Snowy Escape to stick up there because it would be so perfect in that kitchen. As well as these succulents from University. If you saw my last speed build, you know how much I love those succulents. And you could definitely put them in every single room in this build. Moving on to the bathroom, I did try and use the eco lifestyle plumbing items that we get, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I think they just look a little too clunky and just, I don't know, a little too cumbersome. So I decided to scrap those, and I just put all nice white items in there instead. I just really wanted to brighten up that space a little bit, since it is the only bathroom in this apartment. I feel like I can never successfully use the bathroom items we got with Eco Lifestyle unless I'm using them in a community lot or something. I feel like they always just look so out of place when I'm actually putting them in my houses. I also really love that cabinet we get with Eco Lifestyle that I was debating on putting on that wall there, but I decided against it just because it had a basket full of like oats or barley, or I don't even know what to call it. It just looked out of place. And now I'm just setting up some custom shelves in the bathroom, just throwing some plants up there. And I've been using that chalkboard in a lot of my builds as well. I just like to pretend that it's like a cute little chalkboard that you can write whatever you want on it. I know it's probably used for like menu items or something like that, but we do get it in the base game, and I think it's just called Novelty Chalkboard or something like that. So we can just pretend that it says something like cute and cheesy on it. And I really wanted that overgrown feel to trickle into the bathroom, but I also didn't want to put too much because there is no sunlight in here, so none of these plants are going to be getting any sunlight. So just something to keep in mind. Not that it matters. Not like those plants actually grow. And now that I think about it, considering how many plants are in this apartment, I didn't actually put anything that you could garden with, because I'm not actually sure if you can garden in your apartment or not. That might be like a dumb thing to say, but I've just never tried to do it. I don't actually play in apartments that often. I am playing in one right now for my legacy challenge, but this is one of the very few times I have done it. I just thought it would be a bit more fun, you know, like your sim is moving out for the first time, so they get their first apartment. Because I feel like when you move out for the first time, it's very unlikely that you're just going to buy a house right off the hop. And for the bedroom, I chose the fabricated bed from the Eco Lifestyle pack and the ottoman that comes with the base game pack and that rug that comes with the base game pack as well. Why do I keep saying base game pack as if it's like a pack that you have to download? It's just from the base game. And this is the one and only bedroom in this apartment as well. And just like the last apartment that we furnished together, the bedroom is huge. I used half of it for a sleeping space and the other half as more like a workspace. I don't really understand why all of these apartments are so big, but that's okay. It gave us lots of opportunities to use all of these items from Eco Lifestyle. I do end up putting a candle making station in there, but I don't put the fizz drink making station thing. I don't even know what it's called. And again, from the Eco Lifestyle pack, I decided to use the fabricated desk. And you can find all of these items by putting bb.show hidden objects in the little cheat menu when you hit Control-Shift-C. And also, if you're going to download this, just use bb.move objects. And you can download apartments in The Sims 4 from the gallery. It just takes a little bit of maneuvering. And I'll actually show you guys how to do it before I end the video, just in case any of you guys want to play in this apartment, because I think it would actually be a fun place to play in. And this is just a little workspace for your Sims. I just throw a computer on there. I put the shelving from Eco Lifestyle above it. And I also just grab a few wall decorations from the base game and using the fabricated rug from the Eco Lifestyle pack. I also really love that little laundry shelf that we get with the Eco Lifestyle pack. I was debating putting it in the hallway, but I decided just to throw it in the back corner of the bedroom, so I just kind of pretended that if your Sims needed to get any extra sheets or something, they would have to kind of go back in their old storage to get it. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. And beside her little candle making station, I just gave her a bit of extra storage, loaded up with lots of candles from the clutter menu. And I just put a little jug with extra spoons and utensils that she may need to use while she's making her candles. And ever since I did my last speed build, I have been really digging the black walls. So I just decided to go ahead and paint all of these walls black. And I'm just using the fabricated rugs on the other side of the room just to fill up the space a little bit more. I actually just put two of them together. Overall, I'm really happy with the way this apartment turned out. I think the clutter works really well. I love all of the plants everywhere. And I think it's definitely something that you could see on Pinterest and get a little bit of a headache from looking at so many plants. Before we head over to the screenshots, I do just want to pop into my game really quick just to show you guys how to download this apartment in case you guys want to play in it. It is really, really simple and could help you in the future if you want to download any other apartments. Okay, so I've just popped open my game here and I'm actually going to show you guys how to upload apartments to the gallery and how to download them. And it's very, very easy. And before we touch anything in our game, the first thing we're going to want to do is hit Control-Shift-C and turn on bb.move objects and bb.show hidden objects. And you also just want to make sure you're in build mode, just to make your life a little easier. So the trick with uploading apartments to the gallery is you have to upload it all as one room. So you're going to start off by grabbing your sledgehammer tool and you're just going to delete all of the walls that have a door. So through the kitchen here, we're going to delete that. We're going to delete that. And we're going to delete that. So now that I've deleted one wall going into every room, when I select one room, it's going to actually select the whole apartment as one room. So then what you're going to want to do is head over to Save to My Library, and you're going to hit Save Room. And then from there, you can just upload your room as you would with any other build. And I'm just going to put it under Living Room, and then I will just leave in the description where people can download this apartment. And then I can just go ahead and hit share room to the gallery. So now if you'd like to download the apartment that you just watched me build, you can head over to Evergreen Harbour and then head over to the Stonestreet apartments. And you're going to click on number 4 over here. It's the one on the right. And just enter that lot in build mode. Once your game is finally loaded, you can bulldoze everything. So you're just left with this empty rectangle. And you're going to open up the gallery and you can find my profile by just filtering the EA account ID and typing in Nintendo64, Gen with 2 N's. And you can see the apartment right here, Overgrown Eco Apartment. Give that a click, and then you can just place room. And we'll just go ahead, put that where it needs to be. So now our room has been placed, and I'm sure you can guess what we need to do now. You can just hit B on your keyboard to bring up your build tool, and you can just put back all of these walls that you saw me delete. And then just using your eyedropper tool, just grab the plastered style wall that we have, hit shift and just apply it to the rest of the room. And just go ahead and do this with all the rooms so you don't have that ugly drywall poking through. And there you go. Now you can play in this apartment. It is fully functional. And without further ado, let's get into some screenshots. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know this channel is still fairly new, so I do appreciate all of you guys being here. And I would also love to see any video ideas you guys have for me. I've also been struggling to come up with a username recently, so if anyone has any ideas, shoot me a message. All right, guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye.